Alright, so Roland, what I wanted to do is I wanted to film a quick video for you to show you what to do with your feet to help, um, I guess, prevent the tension on that side that seems like it might be a stress factor right now. So I'm just going to go through a couple things to help break up the adhesions and to hopefully help take away some of that pain. Alright, Roland, just wanted to show you some things to keep your feet loose and not so there's so much adhesions and just pressure inside there. We've already talked about the foam rolling on the calves, so I'm assuming that you're still doing those things. Sorry for the ugly view of my feet, but there's really no other way to do this, okay? And so I kind of showed it to you the other day. It's probably going to be easier for you to do it on carpet, just so it's not as hard on your feet, especially to start. But basically we spend all day like on our feet. They get really tight. They're always pressing off this way. So if you're looking at it like that, and these bones get some adhesions in there. So we're actually going to go the opposite way. We're going to go put the toes down and try to bend them the other way. So you're really just going to roll it around and try to put a little bit of pressure on it. You should feel the cracking, just different directions. Really, basically, we want to go in exactly the opposite direction that our foot goes most of the day. So instead of this, bending it up, we're going to bend it back. Okay? And you're just going to roll it around and continue to do those exercises until you kind of limber it up. Okay? All right, exercise number 2 that we're going to do is I'm going to have you just take like a normal bottle of water like this and freeze it. Okay, so it's frozen, nice and cold. Doesn't matter what bottle, whether it's water, Gatorade, or anything like that. The key is just that there's some sort of texture to the bottle, just so it's not smooth. Gatorade bottles work really well, Coke bottles, doesn't really matter. But what we're going to do is essentially foam roll the bottom of your foot, but because we're using ice, it's going to prevent inflammation during the process. So heat increases inflammation, so we never want to use a heating pad or anything like that. We're always going to use cold. It's going to make it more unpleasant, but that's just what we got to do. So basically, it's just like foam rolling the bottom of your foot. Anytime you do any exercise throughout the day, just keep your bottle in the freezer, and you're just going to roll it out. This one's really simple. It really shouldn't hurt that much, but just go ahead and just roll it out. Try to break up those adhesions, just like with the other thing, and try to loosen up the fascia on the bottom of our foot, just right down in here. It gets tight just like the calves do, so we want to try to loosen it up. Okay? The last thing we want to try to do is just to try to go again the opposite way using our body weight, like we were showing you at the gym, where you just kind of sit back. Okay? This again will probably be uncomfortable, but it's just part of the process. And the key to this is just like anything with the foam rolling, is going to be the consistency. So just really try to bend those feet back, okay? And then anytime you do any of this stuff, we're going to go back to making sure that you are putting your feet in the bucket of ice. The more you do that, you really can't overdo it. So just really consistently put it in the bucket of ice and making sure that you're keeping that inflammation down, because that's what happens when you walk on it, when you put pressure on it, it gets really inflamed. And so the key is going to be to not do that. Okay, so just to conclude, again, we're going to try to work the foot in the opposite direction of the way that we normally walk. We're going to do foam rolling on the bottom of our foot with a frozen water bottle, and we're also going to sit on our feet to try to stretch them out the other way. And then we're going to finish that always off with putting our feet in the ice bath to make sure that we don't have inflammation. The more you can do the ice, the better. Ice is going to be really the key here. Again, on the hardwood floors at your house, it's not going to feel the most comfortable, but I promise you in the long run, it's going to help. So keep on the good shoes. Don't wear the bad ones. Let's just do this for a good solid 2 months is really what we're looking at. It's going to take about, just stick with it for 2 months. And then we'll go from there. But this should really help out. If at any point it's getting worse or anything like that, just let me know. But I really am confident that this sort of regime will be beneficial to you as long as you are really consistent with it. So it's kind of up to you. You don't need Carolyn to nag you or anything like that. You can do it. You're a big boy. So it was great to see you guys the other day, and I really look forward to seeing you guys again. Be well and be blessed.